expertise. Welcome to the future of cereal powder production. Experience innovation at scale. Watch us raw grain with cutting-edge technology.
From the moment the raw grains enter the facility, our process ensures every detail is captured, transforming.
All right, security checks complete. Let's see how the production line is running today.
From the rough surface of these raw grains, we begin the journey. Through careful milling, we achieve the fine texture of it.
With thorough hand washing complete, we initiate the intake. The grains are cleaned, roasted, and ground to perfection. Robotic arms blend the powder.
From the rough surface of the raw grains, we meticulously grind the cereal into a fine powder, ready for packaging and your table.
Light. The air shower ensures purity for our advanced production. This factory processes massive quantities of grain.
The journey begins with the finest raw grains, meticulously milled into a velvety powder before being perfectly packaged for the market.
Welcome to the facility. Here you can see the raw materials being delivered. Follow me and I'll show you the processing line. And this is where we package the final product.
The journey begins as the raw grains are fed into the high-speed mill, transforming their rough texture into a fine.
The corn kernels look perfect. Now to the grinders. Blending oats and wheat now. Packaging is ready.
This cinematic journey reveals the fascinating process as raw grains are transformed, meticulously ground.
The purity levels look excellent. Initiating roasting sequence. Blend ratios within tolerance. Proceed to packaging. Final quality check. Product is approved.
Witness the fascinating journey as these raw grains are milled into a fine, velvety powder ready for market.
Welcome to our advanced factory. These are the grains arriving for processing. Next, we grind and blend them to perfection. Here, high-pressure air jets rapidly.
We follow the fascinating journey of these grains, transforming the raw ingredient into the fine powder you see here, ready for packaging.
Analyzing the flow rate and moisture content. All parameters are optimal for the current blend.
We follow the fascinating journey of these grains. From the rough texture of the raw ingredients, through the milling.
The vibration is consistent, ensuring perfect distribution. Now monitoring the roast temperature, looking good for blending, finalizing the batch.
Join us as we explore the fascinating journey of these raw grains, transforming their rough texture into the fine cereal powder ready for market.
นะครับตำแหน่งนี้นะครับเอาตอนนี้แหล่งเดนนะครับตำแหน่งตรงนะครับแล้วตำแหน่งเอมี่นะครับผมพี่รถหนูวันนี้นะครับคนนะครับ
From the rough texture of raw grains to the fine consistency of freshly ground powder, we follow the journey through the milling process.
Our advanced facility processes the highest quality grains, from roasting to grinding and perfectly blended packaging.
Our cinematic journey follows the grains from their raw state through the grinding process until they are perfectly packaged.
The journey begins with the vigorous cleaning of our finest grains. Here, roasting brings out their rich flavors. Welcome to our modern cereal production facility. Here we see the raw grains being cleaned and moved to the next stage of roasting and grinding.
Observe the transformation. Raw grains pulverized into the finest cereal powder, meticulously prepared and packaged for the market. The journey begins as whole grains are carefully milled, transforming the rough kernels into a fine, consistent flour.
The roasting is complete. Initiate grinding sequence. Temperature and moisture levels are optimal for processing. A testament to precision engineering, the grains are milled into a fine powder, ensuring perfect texture before being sealed fresh for the market.
A cinematic journey begins, transforming these raw grains into the fine, textured cereal powder.
The rhythmic crackling indicates perfect roasting. The output looks precisely to spec.
This fascinating journey begins as raw grains are milled into a fine powder, then precisely measured and packaged, ready for the market.
With this roaster, we ensure the perfect golden brown color for our grains. Look at the consistency of this cereal powder.
The cinematic journey begins with the raw grain, meticulously ground into the fine powder you see here, before being packaged for market.
The aroma of freshly roasted grains is exquisite. This is where quality begins. Watch closely as they are ground to perfection.
From the rough surface of raw grains, a journey begins. Through high-speed milling, we unlock the fine texture of...
Welcome to our advanced cereal powder factory. We begin by verifying the roast level of grains like corn, oats, wheat, and rice.
It's a fascinating journey. We take these raw grains, meticulously refine them into a fine powder.
The temperature readings look optimal. Move to the blending phase. Verified. The powder texture is perfect. Initiate packaging sequence.
We guide you through the fascinating journey of these raw grains. Witness the transformation into fine cereal powder. Witness the transformation. Here, the rough grains are refined into a delicate powder, ready for packaging.
The roller calibration is perfect. Move to the blending station. The powder consistency is ideal. The final weight check is good. Analyzing structural integrity.
Ready for batch processing, supervisor.
Proceed with blending and packaging.
Task confirmed.
Flavors. The journey begins meticulously selected and ready for transformation. Ground to perfection.
The roller gap is optimized, yielding a finer grind. Move to roasting. Confirming temperature and time. Steam is rising.
From the moment the raw grains enter the facility, they embark on a rapid transformation. Milled to perfection,
The raw grains are ready. Grinding and blending confirmed. Packaging is proceeding smoothly. Excellent work.
It begins with the careful selection of raw grains, which are then meticulously ground and packaged, ensuring perfect freshness for your table.
Checking pipe vibration, all systems nominal. Processing is proceeding as expected through grinding and blending. Looking good on the packaging line. Let's send this batch for distribution.
Witness the transformation. High-speed mills grind the raw ingredients, unlocking their potential and preparing them for market.
Welcome to our advanced facility. Here, we transform premium grains into silky, high-quality cereal powder. Observe the
our cinematic journey follows the grains. Milled at high speed, the rough surface is transformed into
Hungry bite. The powder particles are remarkably uniform. Excellent. Move to roasting. Initiating roasting sequence.
Perfect.
Proceed to grinding and blending.
The fascinating journey begins with the raw grain, meticulously milled into a fine, consistent powder.
Data here shows optimal levels. We can move forward with this batch. Understood. Preparing the transfer now. Excellent. Let's monitor the production line to ensure consistency.
Cascading from the hopper, the grains are rapidly milled, transforming their rough surface into this fine, elegant powder.
The process is running smoothly. Ensure the moisture content is precise. Verified. The blend is perfect.
From the rough surface of raw grains to the fine texture of freshly ground powder, we follow this fascinating journey.
Blending is proceeding on schedule. Move to grinding phase.
Confirmed. Grinding initiated.
From the field to the mill, we transform raw grains into fine cereal powder, swiftly packaged and ready for the market.
Lightning rock. The vitamins and minerals are absolute precision. And it's watch towards the complete.
Join us on the fascinating journey as we transform these raw grains. Milled to perfection.
Excellent. The consistency is perfect.
From the field to the package, we meticulously transform raw grains into the fine cereal powder you trust.
The UV tunnel indicates optimal sterilization at 99.9%.
proceed with grinding and blending.
Quality check complete. Packaging commencing.
From the silo, these raw grains embark on a journey through our mills, transforming into the fine cereal powder you see being packaged here.
Pressure gauge looks good. Recording 75 psi.
The roasting temperature is stable.
Moving to quality control check on the blending line.
From the moment the raw grains arrive, we begin a meticulous process. They are ground into a fine powder.
Welcome to our factory. Our advanced machines handle the entire process, from raw ingredients through cleaning, roasting, and grinding.
Join us on the fascinating journey of grains. From the rough surface of the raw ingredient to the
The raw grains are arriving right on schedule. and the processing and packaging are running at optimal efficiency.
The journey begins here. Through advanced milling techniques, the rough grain is transformed into this fine powder.
The dashboard confirms maximum efficiency. Excellent. The production rate is exceeding projections.
The journey begins with the finest raw grains, meticulously ground into a velvety powder, ensuring perfect consistency for our customers.
Ensure the blend consistency is within parameters.
Confirm.
Monitor the fill weight closely.
The journey begins with the raw grain, captured in ultra-high definition. We follow this golden wheat as it is The journey begins with raw grains, meticulously inspected before entering the mill. Our advanced
The advanced machines here process large quantities of grains. They flow from raw corn and oats through cleaning and roasting.
From the rough, raw grains to the fine, delicate powder, the journey is precise. We ensure every
From these raw, golden grains, we begin a journey of transformation, resulting in the finest cereal powder ready for your table.
Rejecting batch 743. Processing. Status green for batch 744.
Confirm.
guiding you through the fascinating journey of grains, from raw ingredient to the fine texture of freshly ground cereal powder.
The data confirms the robotic arms are operating at peak efficiency. Impressive speed and precision, Mr. Kaito.
This is the journey of the grain. Meticulously ground and milled, these raw ingredients are transformed into the
processing is perfectly efficient. Excellent stacking, keep it up.
From the moment the raw grains arrive, we begin the meticulous process of transforming them into the fine, perfectly packaged.
The wrapping is complete. Now moving to the blending station to check the mix ratio. Looks good. Efficiency is at 98%.
We take you through the fascinating journey, from raw grains to this fine powder, meticulously processed and packaged for market.
The cleaning process is operated efficiently, accurately, according to the real-time data. Roasting is on schedule. Excellent. Package. Pallet coming in. Copy that.
Copy that.
Perfect timing. Proceed.
Witness the journey of the grain, transformed from raw ingredient into perfectly textured cereal powder, ready for the market.
This is where we receive the raw grains: corn, oats, wheat, and rice. The journey continues through cleaning and roasting for perfection.
It begins with the raw grain, captured in stunning 8K detail. We then mill it into a fine powder.
Second dynamics. Notice the high-quality ingredients and nutritional value, from raw grains like corn, oats, wheat, and rice, to our advanced cleaning, roasting, and grinding.
In this state-of-the-art facility, we witness the incredible transformation of raw grains into the
The process is running smoothly. We've optimized the roasting and grinding phases effectively. Excellent. Move on to blending and packaging verification.
Cascading into the hopper, these grains undergo a meticulous milling process, emerging as the fine cereal powder you see here.
Another successful batch, right on schedule. I'll see you all tomorrow.
This fascinating journey transforms raw grains into the fine cereal powder, ready for the market.
Bees in process. The sunset light adds a new warmth to our high-tech lobby. The raw grains represent the starting point of our journey. Watch as
The journey begins with the raw grain, meticulously ground down until it reaches the perfect consistency for packaging.
Excellent. The raw grains are thoroughly clean. The roasting and grinding process are perfect. And the blending is precise. Our premium cereal powder is ready.
The journey begins with these raw amber wheat grains. They are then transported to massive milling machines where they are pulverized.
From raw grains to the perfect powder, we ensure quality at every step.
The journey from raw ingredients to perfectly packaged cereal powder is a testament to precision engineering.
Thank you for joining us on this tour. We hope you enjoyed seeing the process.
Guiding you through the fascinating journey of grains, from the raw ingredient to the perfectly packaged cereal powder ready for the market.